everybody, this is Pete from Pete on the AT. Just starting day, I think 109. I'll correct it if it's wrong. But it's Sunday, July 7th. And yesterday, I didn't get to do a closing video because it was everything that I could do just to eat and try to get into bed. Yesterday was probably by far the hardest day that I've had on the trail since the beginning, and it was just such a surprise. Didn't really anticipate it being that hard, but it was brutal. It was a combination of the heat. Okay, so it was like 99-degree heat index. It was just so humid that you just couldn't drink enough water. And the problem was there was very little water on the trail yesterday. And then the terrain was brutal. It was just a lot of rock climbing. The elevation gains weren't tremendous, but they were super steep, and a lot of hand over hand rock climbing, and it was just very hard. It was definitely the hardest day on the trail for sure. And it was interesting because that was a sentiment of a lot of people yesterday at the camp. So today we're going to do a short day. Mike needs to get some new shoes. I tore my sleeping pad, so I had to sleep on the bare ground last night, which was hard. So we're going to run into a supplier, an outfitter somewhere in New York. Mike found one, and we're going to get him some shoes and me a sleeping pad. So at any rate, we'll just try to catch you down the trail, but it'll be a short day today. Well, this is a little different look about the forest. It's all green, but this ground cover is grass. It's just real interesting, the different ground covers, and why some are fern and some are little bushes, and then some is grass. But it is kind of pretty because it doesn't have that that underbrush, so you can really see kind of a long way out into the woods. And it was kind of cool at camp last night and this morning because the deer would come right up to the shelter, and they were just completely unperturbed by us being there.
That's a buck.
I can tell.
I gotta get a picture.
Well, we're doing a little resupply and lunch at a mall where the outfitter is, but oh my gosh, there's more people in this mall than we've seen since Gatlinburg. This is just part of being in New York while we're walking the Appalachian Trail. Well, Mike was able to get some new shoes at that outlet mall. Got some New Balance Trail Runners, extra wide, so he's gonna give those a try. And now we're sitting in front of Walmart waiting for our Uber. So we got some food. I got a new mattress, which it's real skinny and it's kind of heavy, but that's the only thing that's the only backpacking hammock in this whole town. And then we got a little bit of food resupply, and so we're going to get back on the trail early tomorrow morning. Mike, you looking forward to getting back on the trail?
Let's go. It's going to be 98 tomorrow, 1 degree less than it was that miserable yesterday.
Is it going to be that hot?
Yeah, not 98.
It's going to be pretty miserable. So we're going to cut back our mileage a little bit. I think we're going to do like 15, 16, and just go with it that way, because yesterday was too brutal for me and for Mike. For everybody that was on the trail, it was just too brutal. So we'll see how things go. And then, so we're waiting for our Uber to take us back to our hotel.